If you're looking for quick ways to make your home stylish, clean, and decorate with simple but effective ideas, then keep watching to see many quick tips that are practical and easy to use for one and all. So let's begin. Most of us own some or the other plants at home, but those of us living in a dusty place may feel that plants end up collecting dust and looking bad instead of adding life to the room. The easiest way is to take some lemon juice and use that with a microfiber cloth to clean the leaves. It instantly brings back the shine of the leaves and they start to look brand new, making your space look bright and refreshed. The appearance of the entrance of the home almost always sets the tone or affects the mood the moment we enter our homes, which is why I like to keep the entrance a sort of clean and mess free. And the easiest way to do just that is to make proper space for high traffic items like receipts, bills, wallets, keys, and even shopping bags. I made one big basket to collect the receipts and bills, and the second one is for all the miscellaneous items. Also, the smaller drawers, if you have any, can be dedicated to the most needed items when leaving the home. Like here I have one drawer just for the shopping cloth bags. If you don't wish to make use of any decorative pieces or don't even want to maintain plants but still need the space to look aesthetically pleasing, then your best bet is using spotlights or cabinet lights. Here I've used various lights, be it inside the cabinet or on the coffee table or on the dining table, that are renter friendly since none of them are permanent, and at the same time they add the much needed coziness to the space. Consider adding lights behind some things to bring them in focus, like I have done with one behind the plant. Another way to make our day-to-day life a bit more interesting and fun is by setting up the table with a bit more colors. Make use of contrasting placemats to the table or the tablecloth. I have added white plates on top to add a pop of color. Usually this is it when it comes to laying out the table, but today I am going a step further to provide for some colorful napkins too. This way, a simple layout can seem a bit different and break the monotony of our daily routines. Kitchen is the heart of every home, so by adding some small things or changing the appearance from time to time can uplift the space instantly. Today I am going for a very basic layout on the kitchen countertop using a standard wooden tray to hold everything. Oil bottles are the most essential, so they will surely come here along with some colorful things like these faux flowers. Jazz up your kitchen by reusing things you may have at home, and this will make the space look beautiful without having to spend a penny. These ideas are simply to get your creative juices flowing. A lot of us often don't get access to fresh flowers on a regular basis, maybe sometimes due to the weather conditions or even due to the location of the city or area we live in. So get creative and cut out some stems of the bushes or plants that may be around your home or apartment building. Today all we are going to do is use this stem holder and stick all the stems in it and then place them inside a bowl of water. Due to the water, these stems will stay fresh for a few days easily, and without having to buy a whole bouquet of flowers, we have ourselves some nice setup here on the table. Using the holder makes sure that even the limited number of stems get structured and arranged beautifully in a smaller pot or vase. Often organizing is much easier than we think of it to be. Countertops such as this one start to look messy in no time. Things are all over the place, and within minutes, the same room appears out of control. A simple way to arrange things is by using a basket or a tray. This way, those things won't be all over the countertop and still be available at a hand's reach. Be it wine glasses or any other kind of glassware, often the hard water stains really ruin the look of those shiny pieces. So it's important that we get rid of those stains. The one fix I found is to simply dunk these glasses in water with a little bit of vinegar added to it. Soak them and after a while wipe them clean. This will make them all shiny and sparkling all over again. You could use this technique for any other glass too. Mine were hung under the cabinet all this while, which is why they seemed like they really needed some glow up. I'm moving them inside the cabinet now. There are many ways to make a dull sofa look bright. First is to fluff up the sofa seats, so give them a good beating and they should be good to go. But the other is to add colorful and bright cushions on top. There are many ways to combine the cushions. First can be print with print. I've put larger prints on one side and smaller prints on the other. The other way is to combine the two prints, larger one with the smaller one. Make sure the prints aren't too much for the eyes. The simpler, the better. The third way, that is the safest, is to combine one printed cushion cover with another plain one. That way there are lesser chances of going wrong. And of course you could even choose a different print if you wish in a different color. The idea is to add some more character and depth to the otherwise bland space. A home cannot be called complete or decorated with bare walls, right? Which is why I often make sure to hang wall art or paintings of my choice. However, nails will not be the best choice for a rented apartment, so the quick fix is to make use of command strips or hooks. This way you won't damage the walls and still be able to hang anything that you like. These strips come off very easily. There is usually a tab that you have to pull vertically downwards, which will get them off the wall without any damage or even any glue marks. Easy peasy. If you're somebody who likes to keep the appliances also clean as much as the outside of the home decorated and well done, then there are a couple of easy ways that if we follow on a day-to-day basis, they will help us keep the appliances looking neat without much effort. The first way, of course, is to begin with wiping the outside and dusting the surfaces on the outside of any appliance, and then we move on to cleaning the inside. Today I'm taking my air fryer as an example, and what we're going to do is basically fill it up with extremely hot water along with some baking soda, a little bit of vinegar and a few drops of dish soap. We're going to let this sit for a while, say about 10 minutes, after which basically all of the gunk inside softens up, and all you need to do is wipe it clean easily with the help of a dish sponge and then rinse it thoroughly. I believe the easiest way is to make use of plants, and I have often spoken about it. But there's one more thing we can do, and that is to deck up the plants as well. How, you ask? Well, by simply adding unique planters, and they are sort of the clothes for these plants. Today I've shared some examples of unique planters that I have at home, beginning with the basket planter that also has a plastic lining inside, and also the black one which came from IKEA. This one is a terracotta planter that comes with its own tray. This gives a very rustic and unique kind of a feel to the overall plant and the space. Other than these are of course the usual ceramic planters that add the much needed color to any space and corner. These planters can really reflect your personality. So if you're somebody who likes muted colors, you can keep the planters that way. And if you're somebody who's fond of a lot of bright and vibrant colors, then the planters can also reflect the same. Another easy way to decorate any place is to find things that have a similar color scheme. So all you have to do is look around the house and find things that will fit together in one particular corner. So I found a mustard color throw, and along with it I also got a matching cushion cover. I also looked around further and found a similar colored planter that I placed on the coffee table to make the overall look seamless. I often get asked about how to maintain a white kitchen, and along with that, how to ensure that the kitchen containers stay clean of the grease and grime. It's of course the best practice to clean the jars thoroughly from time to time, either in the dishwasher or by hand, but one can also find some solutions that don't take that much time and effort. So one such trick that I often follow, and I like to do it for my containers, is to use vinegar to wipe clean the surface of the glass jars. Vinegar helps to get rid of any kind of sticky substance stuck on the surface of the jars. I also like to use the same trick to remove any kind of stickiness from the handles of the cabinets in the kitchen or any decor perhaps hung in the kitchen area. These kind of items, such as this standing lamp placed in our home, most often than not get ignored by us unknowingly, and we end up cleaning the rest of the place, leaving such things unattended. Hope this simple trick comes to help to you all as well. It's of course pretty easy to wipe it with a microfiber cloth on a regular basis, but sometimes you could consider using a lint roller that's pretty easy to use. So a combination of the roller and the cloth will make the lamp look brand new in no time. We all have chopping boards, don't we? But we use those boards frequently and seldom clean, particularly the ones that are wooden. And not only do the chopping boards, but most wooden utensils benefit from a little TLC from us. After we give them a good scrub, the wood grains pop out like a sore thumb, and the overall appearance is transformed the minute we apply some oil. The wood becomes darker and looking like new. So today I'm going to be coating the board with wood oil and let it sit for at least 24 hours before using it again. Also, before finishing the application, you can remove any extra oil by wiping it with a napkin if you choose. After a while, the board will appear completely refinished. Not only will it be a deeper hue, but this method will also remove the white cast that forms after repeated washings. Adding vibrant flowers is an easy yet effective method to create that springtime vibe. After putting a vibrant yellow runner on the bottom, I added a vase of flowers and a tray that will hold everything you need for the dining room table. You can also be creative and hang some items on the wall. For example, I bought these from the Netherlands a while back, and even though they are decorative pieces that should be displayed somewhere, I hung them on the wall using a command hook. Similar to this, the kitchen can be improved by rearranging the items and altering how they are stored. When it comes to artificial or faux plants, they are a lifesaver for anyone who lacks the time, energy, or maybe the resources necessary to care for actual living plants. I purchased this olive plant a while back. The refrigerator next to it generates a lot of heat in this area, which causes the majority of the living plants to wither. Now these kind of faux plants are a savior in such a case. They also provide the room the much needed color and vitality without requiring any upkeep. Adding a bunch of plants to one corner of any apartment is a simple way to give it a slightly more opulent appearance. You might create a cluster of larger plants in one corner at varying heights, or you could use a ladder and then position numerous smaller plants on top of it like I did. To make the corner even more intriguing and interesting, don't forget to add a few decorative pieces if you have any, and add a little bit of light here and there if possible. Every time I want to update my dining area, I like to start with changing the dining table cloth, especially if I am going to be entertaining friends. In order to revitalize the area, I am using a plain cotton tablecloth in a dark shade today. A thick textured layer of table runner, which will also serve as a foundation for displaying our food and dishes. To ensure that it looks nice on the table, it's crucial that we iron any cloth we use, especially while entertaining. Using a lint roller to remove any extra tiny details or specks that might be visible on the darker colored fabric is another trick I frequently like to use. In addition to this, I am using our typical placemats and a few plates since I am keeping things simple today. I'll only be keeping a basic plant in the middle right now. Later I'll take it out and shift all of the prepared food over here. So these were some of the various tips, tricks and hacks perhaps you can say that I've used in the past to arrange, beautify my living room, kitchen, dining area and other parts of the home. I hope you had fun watching today. Thank you for watching and see you all next week.